Video is for 6th grade students at Grant County Middle School that are in Mr. Camacho's class. This video covers Unit 7, Learning Target 5 on Monsoon Asia. This is very similar to Learning Target 4, as it says, discuss how population density affects transportation, housing, land use, and health in Japan, which we really focused on in the Learning Target 4 video. So these two learning targets are very tied in together. Some of the differences here will be that in Learning Target 5, or actually more points of emphasis and differences, would be that we discussed capsule hotels being a way that they adapted to their housing. These are hotels that have been designed in a much smaller area, so all that you need is your bed, a place to watch TV. You don't have a whole room, but just a designated area. And so we saw a picture of those capsule hotels in our reference here at school. We also talked about the use of subway trains in regards to transportation. They are big on trains, and they're bullet trains that go very fast. Oftentimes they'll have people pushing others onto the train to make sure that they have maximum capacity on the train to be efficient in their transportation usage. Also, these subways are clean and are constructed to major avenues where people need to go and want to go. We saw images in class about how people in the city walk around a lot more. That's due to the fact that these trains go to specific spots that have high traffic areas as far as number of people wanting to go. Japan is among the highest countries in the world when it comes to life expectancy. This is due to their exercise as well as diet, as they eat a lot of chicken and fish and rice, so they are very healthy in that regard. Not as much red meat as we do here in America, and so that helps lead to their life expectancy. Most people in Japan live on the coastline near the ocean, which can be dangerous when earthquakes happen, and they happen quite often, and that sometimes can set up a tsunami like the one that happened just a few years ago in 2011 that was so devastating to the shoreline of Japan, caused for lots of death and a lot of destruction. So major natural disasters that take place in Japan, and the people that live there have to adjust for these. They are earthquakes. They have earthquake-resistant buildings. Tsunamis. This is where people will have routes, escape routes, to go to high ground whenever there's an earthquake, just in case of a tsunami. Typhoons will hit Japan, especially the southern part of Japan where the water is warmer, and then volcanoes, because this is on the edge of the Ring of Fire. And they're over top of a fault line, and so there's lots of volcanoes in Japan, including the one overseeing Tokyo and Mount Fuji. These, along with the chart at the bottom of the bottom of your study guide, where diagram A is, if you could study that, that'll be very helpful for you in being successful on this learning target. Good luck.